Good evening, Europe, and everybody else who might be reading this. This is St. Paul, Minnesota calling. I'm Samantha, your ESC insider, doing my best to give you all the latest news and views on the Eurovision Song Contest from this side of the pond. This upcoming edition is going to be a very, very special one for me, as it's actually the first time that I'll be able to make it out to the contest itself. I've been a fan for quite a few years, as some of you guys already know. I'm sure my parents know I've talked their ears off about Eurovision for a couple years now. But between my studies, my finances, or frankly my lack thereof, or just my schedule in general, I haven't actually been able to make it out to a Eurovision contest quite yet, until now. I've got my airfare booked, my accommodation's been set up through my OGAE chapter, Rest of the World. My tickets have been reserved. I'm incredibly excited, and this is the first of what I hope will be many videos chronicling my own personal Reise nach Düsseldorf, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. German readers, let me know if I'm okay. Anyway, I really look forward to getting to know the city of Düsseldorf from the inside out. One of the first things that I read about the city was about the Altstadt, or the Old Town, which supposedly is billed as the world's longest bar. But more than that, it's the popular Altbier that they serve in the city. It's very typical. It was created there. It's their own personal style. Supposedly, if there's any food or drink that sort of screams Düsseldorf, it's Altbier. And the last thing I'd want to do is walk into a bar in Düsseldorf in the Altstadt and order a Kölsch. That's the style of beer that's very popular in the city of Cologne, which is a bit of a rival. It'd sort of be like, for our American fans, sort of be like walking into a sports bar in Boston wearing a Yankees jersey. It's not really a faux pas I'm looking forward to making. Anyway, I wanted to taste test some Altbier before I crossed the Atlantic, but it's actually been kind of hard to find. So I searched high and low to search out this elusive brew, and luckily, thanks to my friends over at the Ale Jail here in St. Paul, Minnesota, I was able to get my hands on a nice bottle of the stuff. Anyway, I figured that I would share my first Altbier with you guys, my readers. So while I take the first of what I hope will be many swigs of this very fine beverage, Prost, cheers. That's good. It's a little bit bitter, but it's not overwhelming. Kind of sweet in the background. Beautiful color. I can definitely get used to this. This could be dangerous or a lot of fun. We'll see what happens. Oh, and just for the record, just because I'm drinking this out of a Guinness pint glass doesn't mean I'm endorsing the Irish song quite yet. We'll see what comes out of that on February the 11th. Jedward, I'm watching you. Anyway, a big toast to all of you guys. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. Thank you for reading your comments. I really appreciate it. Keep spreading the word. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your enemies. Just keep spreading the love. For those of you who will be at the contest this year, I guess I will see you all in Düsseldorf. Cheers. Have a good evening. Prost.